Well, hello there. Welcome back to Toys Unboxed. We are celebrating my first Magic the Gathering pre-release in 4 years, sponsored by our friends at Goodgames. So if you're looking for board games, and there are plenty, trading card games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, miniatures, anime kits and painting supplies, join this awesome friendly community at Goodgames. For a pre-release event, you build a 40 card deck with 6 random boosters, and here I am arranging the cards into colours to decide which themes I will be playing. Twists and turns, which is really good. It gives me +1/+1 or a land, and allows me to look at the top 4 cards, so drawing is always good. Over the Edge allows me to destroy enchantment and artifacts, removes enemy enchantments, which could be quite annoying. In the Presence of Ages, card drawing, which is always good. Staggering Size, combat trick, +3/+3, a surprise when I attack and when the enemy defends. Sentinel the Nameless, 3/4 body, allows me to create a map. Sea Note Scout, just a 1/1, but allows it to be pumped by 1/1 or get a land. Now this card is my bomb, so it's a 2/2, but I can tap 7 to give a land +7/+7. Thrashing Brodon, 3/4 body, but allows me to destroy an artifact or enchantment, which is good. And 3/1 Vigilance, it explores, not bad. This card's just a 4/3 body, but gives me a 1/1, which is not bad. 5/4, some synergy benefits. It allows me to bring a vampire if it's in the graveyard, which is really good. Graveyard effect. This card allows me to draw when it enters the battlefield or enters the graveyard, which is good. And this is the vampire that has synergy with the other one, so it can be brought back from the graveyard. This exiles a card from the opponent, card removals, which is good. 4/3 body again, not bad. This allows me to return a creature card from my graveyard, which is really good, and 2/3 body. This is a good removal, -X/-X, so deals with the creature, enemy creature, and also 3/2 body. And this card brings a card from my graveyard onto the battlefield, so that's really good. And it explores twice. And this is a good combat trick, +2/+0, and if the creature dies, it brings it back. Another graveyard effect, return a target permanent card onto the graveyard, which is good, so permanent. This is great, 3/3 body, but it also grows, so +2/+2 if there's 4 or more permanents in the graveyard, and if there's 8 or more, it becomes a 7/7. And this is a really good card, allows me to draw, and then when it transforms, it gives me a lot of mana, so very useful. But the card drawing ability is really good, you want card draws. Hunter's Blowgun, this gives +1/+1 to a creature and gives it Death Touch, so that deals with enemy strong units. So once it hits my Death Touch creature, their creature dies. Now some land cards. Roughly I have equal numbers of Swamp and Forest. Now to sleeve these cards so I can shuffle them really well and also not damage the cards. And this is courtesy of Goodgames, and I can fit all the different types of card games with these sleeves. First round, rolling to start. I start first. Draw 7 cards. Oh, it's a terrible hand. 6 lands and a creature. Decided to take a gamble and play on. Should really mulligan and start again. Draw 7 and put 1 card down. But thought, oh, what are the chances? Drew a swamp and played a swamp. Enemy casts this iceberg thing. Artifact which can turn into a 6/6. Very dangerous. 4, 3. Is not looking good. Got nothing on the board. I don't want to play my creature because that's wasting the attack. I've got nothing in the graveyard. So the effect, the minus X won't work. I just need to draw some creatures. It's got a lot of land. Hit for 4, so took 4 damage, 16. Finally draw a creature. 2/3. Tap 3, cast that creature. This is where I can sacrifice a brain creature back from the graveyard. But at this point in time, it's just going to block. Just protect my life points. Okay, swinging for 2. Decide to block with 1 and take 4 damage. Ouch, that hurts. 2012 at this point in time. Not looking good. Alright, player plays another iceberg. It's 2 on the field. Okay, draw a 3/3 vampire. Can sacrifice another creature and pump it up. But at this point in time... Oh no! Bounce back with a spell. That's annoying. Oh, swinging for 2. Oh, that takes it down to 4. At this stage, it is not looking good. It's looking dangerous. And transforms. The artifact is 6/6. That's it. There's no way I can come back from that. 3 creatures, even if I cast a blocker. This is scoop up, admit defeat, and lose the first round. Alright, second round. Definitely shuffling the deck thoroughly this time round. Learned my lesson. And still shuffling. You saw the technique at the start where I put it into piles of 6. And just a lot more shuffling this time around. Trying to get a good hand. Draw 7. 2 lands. Decided to play. Play forest. Draw a swamp, cast 2. So this allows me to draw, but I lose a life. Tap 3, cast this artifact. This is really cool, allows me to draw and discard. And when there's 4 permanents in the graveyard, it transforms into a land card that gives me a lot of mana. Alright, haste, take 3. I think that it gets a +1 for artifacts. I cast my 3/3. Just checking what that artifact does, just flips on 6/6. No fly. Alright. Opponent plays a 4/3. I think that's menace. Alright, draw a 2/2. This is my bomb. If I can cast it. Allows me to +7/+7 to a land. Alright, swinging for 3. No blocks. 17. Cast my 5/4 vampire. Some synergy benefits. So if my other vampire dies, whenever my queen's paladin attacks, it comes back. Swings for 4, take 11. Okay. Alright, decide to discard. And it transforms. Pull a land down. Where I start pumping up one creature. Put a land 7/7, make it into a haste. No trample though. Attack with 2. Decides to block 1. Take 5. 12, 11. It's looking good for me. Opponent plays. It's a legendary artifact. Doesn't do much in this game. Alright. Cast this card. Opponent has to discard. from their hand. It's annoying. Usually you need a lot of cards towards the end. Okay, I bring back my 2/4 flyer, and it explores twice, so I get 2 non-land cards. Now it's a 4/7 flyer, swinging for those 2. They block, takes 3 damage, but at this point in time I've got so much board coverage, it's pretty much bagged. The game is bagged. So 11/9. Okay, they transform the artifact to a 6/6, no flyer, so my Hoverstone Pilgrim will get through. Alright, make another 7/7 land. At this point in time, I think it's pretty much gone, so I swing everything. Note that my Vampire, I can sacrifice another creature, give it +1/+1. They block it. They block. We do the maths, 8 damage, sacrifice another creature, 1/1, and win the game. Awesome. And finally, this is the overall match. So out of 3 matches, I won 2 and drew 1. Thanks for watching.